Hey, it's Marcel, and I have another question for you. And this one is super, super important and maybe a little bit uncomfortable because a lot of families don't talk about it and a lot of individuals are overwhelmed or undereducated. But the question is still really important. The question is, how do you define financial intelligence? So far this year, I have talked with several people about financial intelligence, financial literacy, financial foolishness, and everything in between. And there's quite a range, right? So if you put over here financial foolishness, and maybe there's financial stability and financial curiosity, financial risk, financial intelligence, somewhere along the way there is financial intelligence. What does that look like for you? What would you like it to look like? I'm really, really, really curious about this question. I would love your comments below to answer what does it look like, and if you had it, what would it be? How would you know you were financially intelligent? I know Robert Kiyosaki and Dave Ramsey have done incredible things in the financial education space around educating on financial literacy, and I think there's a ton of financial literacy, eagerness, understanding. But what about financially intelligent? To me, that's a little bit more advanced, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more customized, right? Because financial intelligence for a pilot is a lot different than a social media manager or a stay-at-home mom or a lawyer, right? So there's a lot of different budgets and expenses and incomes to consider as well. But if we had financial intelligence, what would we have? What would it look like? What would it feel like? And I'm really curious to know your answer. So leave the comment below. And another thing to think about, and this is kind of silly or playful, but I asked this question to a group of people in my Humor Heals group on Facebook the other day. I said, if your bank account had a voice, because we're studying voice and gestures, what would it sound like? Would it say, hey, good job, keep going? Or would it say, oh, you terrible fool, you have no money? Or would it say, hey, I'm really proud of you. You're working hard and you're being diligent and you're doing good. So good job, right? So what would your bank account say to you? That's kind of a playful side at it, but if we had a good relationship with money and a healthy perspective on prosperity, what might that look and feel like?